Hello everyone, welcome to Book of Motivation channel.
Have you ever felt like 24 hours in a day just aren't enough? That no matter how hard you work, you're always chasing time instead of controlling it? Well, let me tell you something. Successful people don't have more time than you, they just know how to use it better. Time is the greatest equalizer. It doesn't care about your background, education, or bank balance, but if you master it, it will work for you. Most people believe that being busy means being productive, but that's not true. The key to effective time management is understanding that not all tasks are created equal. Some tasks contribute significantly to your goals, while others simply consume your energy without yielding much in return. This is where the 80/20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle, comes in. It states that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. Think about it. If you analyze your daily activities, you will notice that only a small fraction of what you do truly drives meaningful progress. For example, in business, a small percentage of customers generate the most revenue. In personal development, a few key habits lead to most of your growth. In academics, a handful of study techniques yield the highest retention of information. The challenge is not in working harder, but in identifying that crucial 20% and giving it your full attention. So how do you apply this principle to your daily life? Start by evaluating your tasks and responsibilities. Ask yourself, is this activity leading me closer to my goals, or is it just keeping me occupied? Often people spend too much time responding to emails, attending unnecessary meetings, or handling minor tasks that don't contribute much to their long-term success. Instead of drowning in these low-value activities, shift your focus to the work that truly makes an impact. To do this effectively, make a habit of categorizing your tasks based on their importance and results. At the start of each day, identify the one or two most critical tasks that will bring you the highest return on your time and energy. If you complete those tasks first, you'll already have had a productive day, regardless of what happens next. Another important aspect is eliminating or delegating the unnecessary. Many people hold on to tasks they don't need to do themselves. If a task can be automated, outsourced, or removed altogether without significant consequences, do it. By reducing the time spent on unimportant activities, you free up mental and physical energy to focus on what truly matters. Successful people don't waste time on things that don't move the needle. They understand that time is their most valuable resource and they use it wisely. If you master the skill of identifying and prioritizing the tasks that yield the greatest results, you will achieve far more than those who simply work hard without direction. The secret is not in doing more, but in doing what actually matters most. One of the biggest reasons people struggle with time management is their inability to say no. Many people feel obligated to accept every request, every meeting, every favor, and every task that comes their way, fearing that rejecting someone might make them seem rude, unhelpful, or even ungrateful. However, constantly saying yes to everything means saying no to yourself, your time, your priorities, and your goals. The truth is, you cannot do everything, nor should you try. The most successful individuals understand that time is their most valuable asset and they guard it fiercely. Every commitment you accept comes with a cost. It takes time away from something else. If you don't protect your schedule, other people will fill it for you. That's why learning to say no is not about being selfish, it's about being strategic. Imagine this. A coworker asks you to help with a task that isn't your responsibility, but you feel obligated to agree because you don't want to disappoint them. Or maybe a friend invites you to an event, but deep down you know that attending will take away time from something more important. Every time you say yes to something unimportant, you are saying no to something meaningful. Your work, your health, your personal growth, or even your family. One of the most powerful lessons you can learn is that you don't owe everyone a yes. You don't have to justify why you can't take on extra work or why you can't attend every social event. A simple, firm, and polite no, I can't commit to this right now is enough. You are not responsible for managing everyone's expectations. Your primary responsibility is to manage your own time wisely. Of course, saying no doesn't mean being rude or dismissive. It means setting clear boundaries in a respectful manner. If someone asks for your time, but it doesn't align with your priorities, offer an alternative. I appreciate the offer, but I'm currently focused on another priority. If your boss or coworker asks you to take on additional tasks, be honest. I'd love to help, but my current workload won't allow me to give it the attention it deserves. People will respect you more when they see that you value your own time. It's also important to recognize that not every opportunity is the right one for you. Many people say yes to things out of fear of missing out, fear of disappointing others, or fear of being left behind. But real success comes not from doing more, but from doing the right things. Saying no to distractions allows you to say yes to what truly matters, your dreams, your goals, and the things that bring real value to your life. The moment you learn to say no without guilt is the moment you regain control over your time. You will be more focused, more productive, and less stressed. You will realize that you don't have to please everyone. You just have to stay true to your priority. Perfectionism is one of the biggest obstacles to success and effective time management. Many people delay their dreams, procrastinate on important tasks, and overthink every decision because they are waiting for everything to be just right. They believe that if they can make their work perfect, they will avoid failure, criticism, or rejection. But the truth is, perfection is an illusion, and chasing it only wastes time and energy. Think about this. How many times have you started something but never finished it because it wasn't good enough? How often have you delayed taking action because you felt you weren't ready? The biggest mistake people make is thinking that success comes from doing things perfectly, when in reality, it comes from taking action, making mistakes, and improving along the way. Successful people don't aim for perfection. They aim for progress. They understand that no matter how much they prepare, things will never go exactly as planned. Instead of getting stuck in endless revisions or waiting for the perfect conditions, they take the first step and refine their work as they go. They know that done is better than perfect because nothing can be improved until it exists. Think about how technology evolves. The first version of any product is never perfect. The first smartphone, the first car, the first airplane, they all had flaws. But if the inventors had waited until their designs were flawless, we wouldn't have these innovations today. They launched, learned from real-world experience, and improved over time. The same principle applies to everything in life. If you wait for perfection, you will never start. Perfectionism doesn't just slow you down, it creates fear. Fear of failure, fear of criticism, fear of not being good enough. It keeps people stuck in preparation mode instead of execution mode. But the reality is, nobody expects you to be perfect. People value action, effort, and results far more than flawless execution. The most successful individuals are those who embrace imperfection, take risks, and keep moving forward. So how do you overcome the perfectionist mindset? Set deadlines and stick to them. If you give yourself unlimited time to complete something, you will keep tweaking and adjusting endlessly. Instead, commit to finishing a task by a specific time, even if it's not 100% perfect. Shift your focus from perfect to effective. Ask yourself, is this good enough to be useful? If the answer is yes, move forward. Accept that mistakes are part of growth. Every mistake teaches you something valuable, and the moment you stop trying to be perfect, you free yourself to be productive, creative, and fearless. You will take more action, achieve more results, and feel less stressed. Remember, success isn't about perfection, it's about consistency, learning, and improvement. Don't let the pursuit of perfection stop you from achieving your dreams. Start now, improve later. Many people rely on to-do lists to stay organized and productive. They write down everything they need to accomplish for the day, believing that having a list will help them stay on track. However, the problem with to-do lists is that they don't account for time. A long list of tasks can feel overwhelming, and without a structured plan, it's easy to keep pushing things to the next day, leading to procrastination and inefficiency. That's why high achievers don't just write lists, they schedule their time using a method called time blocking. Time blocking is a simple but powerful technique where you divide your day into fixed time slots and assign specific tasks to those slots. Instead of saying, I will finish this report today, you set a dedicated time block, such as 10 a.m., 11:30 a.m., to work only on the report. This forces you to focus and ensures that your most important tasks actually get done. The biggest advantage of time blocking is that it eliminates distractions and multitasking. When people work from a to-do list, they often jump between tasks without a clear structure. They start one thing, get distracted by emails, attend an unexpected meeting, and end up feeling like they've worked all day but accomplished very little. But when you set dedicated time slots for your key activities, you train your brain to focus deeply during those periods. Another major benefit is that time blocking helps you set realistic expectations for your workload. Many people overestimate how much they can get done in a day because they don't consider the actual time required for each task. They write down 10 things on their to-do list, but at the end of the day, they've only completed 3. Leaving them frustrated and stressed. With time blocking, you start to see exactly how much time different tasks take, which allows you to plan your day more effectively. To implement time blocking successfully, start by identifying your top priorities for the day, then allocate specific time slots for those tasks. Mornings are usually the best time for deep, focused work, so schedule your most important tasks during this period. Reserve afternoons for meetings, calls, or administrative work, and don't forget to block time for breaks, exercise, and personal activities. Because productivity isn't just about working hard, it's about managing energy efficient. One of the most common objections to time blocking is, what if something urgent comes up? The answer is simple: build flexibility into your schedule. Instead of booking every minute of your day, leave gaps for unexpected tasks, emails, or last-minute changes. These buffer zones will allow you to adapt without completely derailing your schedule. Many of the world's most successful people, including CEOs, athletes, and top performers, use time blocking to take control of their schedules instead of letting their schedules control them. They don't just work hard, they work with intention. If you want to be truly productive, don't just make a list, make a plan. Structure your time, commit to your schedule, and watch how much more you can accomplish. If you can manage your time, you can manage your life. Time is the one thing you can never buy back, so use it wisely. Success doesn't come from wishing, it comes from making each hour count. The question is, are you using your time, or is time using you? Thank you.